Welcome back to my channel. Today this video is going to be a little different than other videos I did before. So today I wanted to talk about feeling like a failure in your 20s and just feeling lost in your 20s, because I'm in my 20s and sometimes I do feel lost. I don't necessarily feel like a failure, but I do feel lost at times, and I feel like I know it's a lot of people like my generation that feel sometimes lost and like a failure as well. So I'm just gonna just discuss that and so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my video. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. Again, I am reading off my phone if you see me looking down, because I had it's like a lot of stuff I have to say about this specific topic, about just feeling lost, feeling like a failure in your 20s. Before I begin, I'm gonna ask y'all 3 questions I want y'all to answer in the comments. So my first question is, are you in your 20s? Do you feel lost? Do you feel like a failure? Remember, I want y'all to answer those 3 questions in the comments. Okay, so I'm about to begin. People say your 20s is supposed to be your best years, but it can also be the hardest and most frustrating thing ever. Being in your 20s in this generation can be very hard, mainly because of social media. It can be hard because you see people that's your age doing better than you, and you start to have these thoughts like are you working hard enough? What are you doing wrong? Will you ever be successful? Or would you ever find your true passion or whatever? And personally, I feel like people need to realize you can't compare your progress to someone else's progress, because you don't know the hardships that they went to. Because one thing about social media, it only shows you people's success stories. They never show you the hardship stories. And you also, and I just want to add this in, you also have people thinking they failed in life because they cannot afford designers. Let me repeat myself. You have people that think they failed in life because they cannot afford to buy designers. Okay, our generation, my generation, it's all materialistic about everything. It's all about fancy clothes, jewelry, luxury cars, and materialistic things has become a sign of wealth and success in my generation. Having things has become a sign of wealth or success. And I just want to get a little touchy into into school, college. So you graduate high school, right? And your first thought is that after I graduate high school, I'm going straight to college to be successful. And then I have another question I want y'all to answer in the comments. My question is basically what do you define being successful? What do you define being successful? Your definition of success can be different from everyone else's success. People's success can just be having a car, graduating high school, having a big mansion, a fancy car, having a family, or whatever, basically whatever success is to you. And I just want to get back to the point I made about my generation, our generation. Look at materialistic things as a sign of success or wealth. I think that's a lot of reason for they're failing in their 20s, because they can't afford a lot of luxury things, and they see their peers with. And I also want to get into touch about going to college. A lot of people feel people that drop out of college or don't go to college, they feel lost because they feel if they don't, they probably feel if they don't go to college or if they drop out of college, what they're supposed to do now, how they're supposed to be successful and find a good career. And when we're in school, they teach us that college is everything. Getting a degree is the root of success. And we live in a time where you basically can be successful from doing anything. You can start an OnlyFans, you can start a YouTube channel, you can do this, that, and that, and the third. So it's it's a lot of routes to success. College is not the only way, and I feel when people feel college don't work for them, they get depressed over that. They feel they stupid. They feel like their life is over, but your life is not over. Also, my generation, our generation, is like into like a lot of quick money type of scams. Like nobody wants to work hard for it anymore. Like nobody want to work hard for anything anymore. And then like you see these same people that's doing these quick money type of scams with all of these luxury things, and you just looking at yourself like, what am I doing wrong? Like a person that's like a regular person with a regular 9-to-5 job, they asking themselves, what am I doing wrong? Like why I'm not on the same level as this person? But really, like you can't, like I said, you cannot compare your progress to other people's progress, because at the end of the day, this person that you see on social media is doing the whole type of scam and illegal thing they doing. Just because you have a 9-to-5, you can't just because you have a 9-to-5 and can't afford certain things, that doesn't mean that person do better than you. Like I said, the person doing illegal stuff right now, you're doing better than them because they're working hard to get where you want to be in life. And I just wanted to say that like failure is like a step to success. Like there's no great success without failure. Failure is basically a stepping stone to something greater. Failure basically means that you tried your best, but you know, you learned your lesson. Like failure helps you learn. It helps you understand. It helps to build character, because like when you get something quick, you don't really learn anything from it. Like you don't really learn anything from it. And I also feel like you can't let failure define who you are. Like yeah, you can't let failure define who you are. Just because you fail at something, that doesn't mean your life is over and you just like you can't do anything. Like you have to take it and then you gotta maneuver. Like you gotta use it as a stepping stone. Use it as motivation. Like I failed this time, I do it back again. You do the same thing back again. Like if you fail, you use that as motivation. If you fail once, you work 10 times harder. Like without great failure, there's no success at all. Failure is a stepping stone to everything. I noticed that a lot of people, like in my generation, our generation, a lot of us don't follow our dreams, and that's like a big issue. Like I feel like when you don't follow your dreams, like you do something that you're not really interested in, you're gonna fail at it. You're gonna feel lost because that's not what you really want to do. That's not where your passion is at. And I feel like you're in your 20s. Your 20s is your prime years, and you should just follow your dreams, do whatever you want to do. If you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. If you want to start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. If you're gonna get your degree, get your degree. If you want to start an OnlyFans, start an OnlyFans. Like, and you know, not following your dreams can, like, you know, like I said, it can make you fail because you're doing something that you have no passion for. And when you don't have no passion for it, when you don't have no passion for something, you're not gonna excel in it because you're not really interested in it. And I also feel like that my generation, our generation, we tend to focus on like getting things quick, rushing things, like rushing the process. Like I feel like we need to actually take our time to actually develop ourselves, our brand, our business, or whatever you got going on. Like you can't rush everything. Like certain things gotta be planned. When I mean planned, don't confuse taking your time for procrastination. Don't procrastinate, but don't rush the process. Things take time. Things don't happen overnight, you know. And I feel like when things happen overnight for you, it builds your ego. Like you're not learning anything. You need to have failure so you can learn your lesson, so you can develop in a better person. Like you have your first business, you're selling candy, right? Your candy business don't work out, but you learn from why your candy business don't work out. You learn your lesson. Like you failed at that. Now when you start your second business, it'll be much better than the first one because you learn from the first one, because you failed at that one, and failure teaches you a lesson, and it teaches you how can you become better. It teaches how can you become better as a person. So that's what I all have to say. I just want to say, if you feel like a failure, you're feeling lost, stop it. Failure is a stepping stone. If you're feeling lost, that's perfectly normal to be feeling lost. 9 out of 10, when you're feeling lost, you're usually doing better than you think you're doing better. Like, you making progress. You may not be making progress as fast as you want to be making progress, but trust me, you're making progress. You're doing your thing. So that's all I have to say. Make sure you like and comment, subscribe to my video. And I know I haven't been making videos very consistently lately, but I do have a full-time job now, so it makes it really difficult to get videos done. So make sure you like and comment, subscribe to my video, and tune in for more videos. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.